41 species in genus Dahlia. July 22nd, Dahlia. Dahlia, the queen of blooms, represents July 22nd. Dahlia symbolizes dignity and grace. You possess an inner radiance that captivates everyone around you. Like this flower, your layers of beauty and depth are endlessly fascinating. Falling for dahlias, a love affair with Mexico's national flower. I've always been drawn to flowers with a bit of drama, a touch of the unexpected. Give me bold colors, intricate shapes, and a history that spans centuries. That's why I, Ferb Vu, find myself utterly captivated by the dahlia, a genus belonging to the Asteraceae family. This isn't just a flower, it's a statement. A symbol of Mexico, where it reigns as the national flower, the dahlia carries with it a vibrant energy that's hard to resist. A diverse beauty. What strikes me most about dahlias is their incredible diversity. With over 40 recognized species, they come in a kaleidoscope of colors, from the purest white to the deepest burgundy, and every shade in between. And the shapes. Spiky cactus dahlias, fluffy ball dahlias, delicate water lily dahlias. It's a botanist's dream and an artist's muse. See full list at monsteraholic.com. Do deer eat dahlias? When I planted my dahlias, I quickly learned that deer do eat dahlias, as I noticed significant nibbling on the blooms and leaves. Are dahlias poisonous to cats? I found out the hard way that dahlias can be mildly toxic to cats when my curious feline chewed on some leaves and had a minor upset stomach. Are dahlias poisonous to dogs? Though I was concerned for my dogs, they seem to be unaffected by the dahlias, which I've read are not highly toxic to canines. Do dahlias come back every year? To my delight, my dahlias do come back every year as long as I properly dig up and store the tubers during the winter months. Do rabbits eat dahlias? Rabbits are notorious in my garden, and I've had to protect my dahlias because they definitely find them tasty. How to prune dahlias? Pruning dahlias has been a rewarding task, as I usually cut them back to encourage bushier growth and more abundant blooms. What do dahlias represent? To me, dahlias represent elegance and inner strength, blooming boldly despite the challenges of the gardening season. Are dahlias edible? While dahlias are beautiful, they are not edible, and I always ensure none of my culinary adventures involve these lovely flowers. What do dahlia leaves look like? I adore the lush, green, and somewhat serrated leaves of my dahlias, which create a lovely contrast to their vibrant blooms. When to pinch dahlias? Pinching dahlias is something I do in the early stages of growth, typically when the plant is about a foot tall, to promote a fuller plant. How often to water dahlias? My dahlias thrive when I water them consistently, about once or twice a week, ensuring the soil is moist but not waterlogged. How to deadhead dahlias in pots? Deadheading dahlias in pots has become a routine for me, snipping off the spent flowers just above the first set of leaves to encourage new blooms. How to separate dahlia tubers? Separating dahlia tubers is a bit of a chore, but worth it, as I carefully divide the clumps in the spring to ensure healthy, new growth. How long for dahlias to sprout? I'm always eager in the spring, and I find it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for my dahlia tubers to sprout after planting. How to propagate dahlias? Propagating dahlias from cuttings has been a fun experiment for me, as I take healthy shoots in early summer and root them in water or moist soil. What to plant with dahlias? I enjoy pairing my dahlias with companion plants like marigolds and zinnias, which not only complement their beauty but also help deter pests. When to cut dahlias? I usually cut my dahlias early in the morning when the blooms are at their freshest, ensuring the longest vase life for my arrangements. When to fertilize dahlias? Fertilizing dahlias is something I do with a balanced fertilizer every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season to keep them thriving. When to plant dahlias in Michigan? Planting dahlias in Michigan is a spring ritual for me, typically done in late May after the danger of frost has passed. Can dahlias survive 40 degrees? My dahlias have surprised me by surviving temperatures down to 40 degrees, although they do best in warmer conditions. Can I plant dahlia tubers in July? Planting dahlia tubers in July has worked for me when I want late-season blooms, as long as they have enough time to mature before the first frost. Can I store dahlia tubers in the refrigerator? Storing dahlia tubers in the refrigerator has been my go-to method, keeping them in a cool, dry place until I'm ready to plant them again in the spring. Do hummingbirds like dahlias? Watching hummingbirds flit around my dahlias is a joy, as these flowers seem to attract them with their vibrant colors and plentiful nectar. How to start dahlias indoors. Starting dahlias indoors is a method I've embraced, potting up the tubers in early spring to give them a head start before transplanting them outside. What to do with dahlias in the fall. In the fall, I carefully dig up my dahlia tubers, clean them off, and store them in a cool, dry place to ensure they survive the winter and are ready for replanting next year. Dahlia versus zinnia. When comparing dahlias and zinnias, I found dahlias to be far more striking with their large, vibrant blooms and intricate petal arrangements, while zinnias, though colorful, seemed simpler and more straightforward in their appearance. Dahlia versus chrysanthemum. I've always felt dahlias brought a more elegant and refined look to my garden compared to chrysanthemums, which, despite their classic charm, sometimes felt a bit too traditional and predictable in their blooms. Dahlia versus peony. In my experience, dahlias have a more dynamic and varied color palette than peonies, which often come in more subtle and uniform shades, making dahlias feel like they offer a bit more flair and versatility. Dahlia versus daisy. Dahlias definitely stand out more in my garden with their dramatic blooms, whereas daisies, while cheerful and simple, often get overshadowed by the rich textures and deeper colors of dahlias. Dahlia versus marigold. I've found that dahlias provide a richer and more varied range of colors and shapes compared to marigolds, which, despite their bright and bold appearance, don't quite match the visual complexity and impact of dahlias. Dahlia versus Catsia. Dahlias have a bold presence in my garden that I don't quite get from Catsia, which, while interesting, doesn't quite have the same level of impact or visual appeal as the striking dahlias. Dahlia versus Silas. Silas plants have a subtle beauty, but they don't capture the dramatic flair that dahlias offer. I find dahlias to be far more eye-catching and vibrant, creating a more memorable display in my garden. Dahlia versus the hollow. In my experience, dahlias win out over the hollow for their lush, elaborate blooms and vivid colors, whereas the hollow, despite its own unique charm, doesn't quite match the intensity and visual appeal of dahlias.